There is a growing recognition on branding as a strategic tool to maintain image and customer perception for a business in these days of limited interaction owing to the measures taken to control the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. My name is Ngahu, and I'm in the business of research and training. I've conducted numerous brand audits and supported many organizations with research and insights for brand building. Brand building is one of the most distinctive capabilities in marketing, but it's not easy under the current conditions. While everyone is affected, those in the airline industry and generally hospitality and tourism sectors have been thoroughly disrupted. But it cuts across in a way. Think about retail, beauty care, education, and so on. Some of the more open-minded universities shifted to online learning and virtual graduations quickly, while others are still grappling with it. There is an increasing interest in branding at this time, more particularly as a deliberate strategy of protecting value for the business during this time. Branding is important because it provides market identity and serves to differentiate products and create a basis for building loyalty and trust. Many businesses are finding it difficult to do branding because they've been hit hard by the pandemic. Branding is a process of creating, maintaining, protecting, and enhancing brand value. But how do you do that in these days of COVID-19 pandemic when everything has changed? Brand building is still important because you have to think of how to protect and maintain value, how to maintain your customer connections and relationships at this time of disruption where many people are working from home and practicing social distance. It's a challenging time for every organization to keep their promises to customers when distribution and supplies are significantly disrupted, meaning that you're not always in a position to fulfill customer expectations. Again, customer needs are changing in response to the changing environment. The emphasis by many governments on essential services has impacted lifestyles for a significant period. Psychologists tell us that if we live in a certain way for several months, we will start to change our habits for the long term, and that we may not be able to go back to our previous ways. Many brands are habit forming, and repeat buying and brand loyalty are mainly reinforced by the habits of consumption that we form. But again, psychologists tell us that one of the major influences in our behavior and choices is word of mouth from our social circles. So, with the disruption, the factors that drive consumer behavior are also threatened. This makes it even more complicated for brand building. It suggests a need to refocus efforts on brand building at this time as a strategy for protecting value for the business in the future. A large number of people have shifted to digital channels and home delivery. Go there. Where are people getting your product? How are they fulfilling the need that you generally provide? Use that information to find the channels that they are using and then stay connected with them using those channels. Find how best to keep them engaged. Retailers are doing more online delivery, but again, logistics are disrupted, meaning that you have to review your promises. The thing is that most people are more understanding these days, given that the environment affects everyone. People have also changed in terms of what they need and use. After being refocused on essential services mode, they are shifting to a minimalist mindset. But still, many organizations are grappling with how do you maintain customer connection in this environment. So let me suggest 4 ways to improve brand-customer relationships at this time. First, continue relationship building activities. You need to continue with your relationship building activities and to maintain visibility. Maintain communications with your customers. You should not appear to go missing in action at this time. Social distance does not mean a total lack of communication or interaction for that matter. A brand is a promise to consistently deliver a specific standard in this or that. The perception in the consumer's mind is a major part of that brand image. You need to keep the connection using available channels to let customers know how to reach you for questions or their needs. Research shows that consumers seem to be greatly influenced by perceptions and even choose them over facts. We say that the brand resides in the customer's mind and heart. It's about what the customer thinks about it. It's the relationship the customer enjoys with the brand that counts most. So we need to refocus on maintaining that relationship. The second point is to humanize your brand. In these days, when people are using technology so much, they are also feeling lonely and craving some human touch. Given the limits of human touch with the social distancing guidelines and the working from home, you need to innovate around how to enhance engagement. Be authentic regarding your values, your culture, and personality. Be sincere and admit your challenges, and this will help your brand to appear more human and more approachable. Find ways to really demonstrate your humanity. Show the challenges you are facing just like all other people, and this will make you come across as more human. The third is show empathy. People are sensitive and anxious at this time. How can your brand show genuine concern and listen with empathy to their concerns? A brand plays an important role in influencing perception. In order to disseminate the desired identity at this time, an organization needs to strategically respond to the changing environment in a manner that aligns with its business and customer expectations. And one of the expectations at this time is to show concern, to show empathy. The idea is to drive an image of responsiveness, care, and empathy by the way you respond to the issues that customers are facing. It's a famous poet, Maya Angelou, who said that people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. This is the time to be concerned about how your people feel, both your customers and your employees, your internal customers. At this time of uncertainty and anxiety, showing empathy will help build share of heart for your brand. A brand resides within the hearts and minds of customers, clients, and prospects. It is a sum total of their experiences and perceptions in good and bad times. So some of these issues are things you can do nothing about. But a strong brand is invaluable, as a battle for the mind will determine what is valued when the pandemic is all over. It's important to continue investing in researching and engaging with your customers. This is not the time to go missing in action and abandon your brand building activities. You have to keep talking to your people to find out what they think so that they feel that kind of empathy and concern. Number 4, use digital channels. Use of digital channels has really increased among customers. And the important thing in brand building is to go to the customers at their level, find them where they are. So you need to use digital channels to engage your customers and to share information. Use social media to understand your customers' perspectives and to also share information. Learn how they are interpreting your actions and other things as well. This might even help you discover some new opportunities. It's also important to show acts of kindness at this time. Nobody has all the answers, but by sharing openly, you build trust for your brand. Number 5, do your research. You need to find your customers where they are. You need to research and get to know where they are. Where are they getting information, entertainment, products and services, and then work a strategy to align with that. There are some companies that have decided to stop doing research at this time, which is not a good idea because it means you're operating in the dark. To sum up, my ways to maintain your brand appeal beyond COVID-19 pandemic are: 1, continue your relationship building activities. 2, humanize your brand. 3, show empathy. 4, use digital channels. Number 5, do your research. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet, press the subscribe button right now and touch the notifications bell so that you will be notified whenever we post relevant videos. Share your comments below so that we can know what you think and know what other topics to develop around this area. Thank you and best wishes. We all need to elevate our mindsets at this time.